What is up, everybody? I've been meaning to edit this video about like 3 months ago. I've been a mixture of both lazy and busy, but mostly lazy. But today I'm sharing with y'all my secret recipe to my famous crunchiest fried chicken ever. Now I'm starting off with a 2-pound bag of chicken, and honestly I was expecting way more chicken than this, but stores nowadays be so goddamn cheap. I don't know, but we're gonna do what it do. So I'm adding some adobo. I would say don't season it too much. I would say about 2 teaspoons. You don't want it too salty. Maybe 3 tablespoons, maybe 4. I'm kind of putting a lot. I kind of lost count. But yeah, we're gonna go on with my Creole seasoning. I use my Creole seasoning for everything. My Louisiana hot Creole. I'm putting about, you know what? I would say 3 tablespoons each. I'm going on with my Goya Total season, Sazon. This is not Sazon. This is just total seasoning. Now, I make this chicken in many different ways. When I'm missing some ingredients, usually I just use turmeric. Sometimes I use both. What my secret ingredient is going to be, what I'm going to show y'all after. I'm adding some turmeric into this. Go ahead and add some crushed pepper. I like it a little bit spicy. Just kick it up a notch. We do not want to be afraid of no MSG, baby girl. Go ahead and add the MSG in. Let me tell you, MSG is like the crack cocaine of your food, okay? Now we're going in with just a tad bit of oyster sauce, just adding a little drop. And then I'm going ahead and adding just a drop of fish sauce as well. Actually 2 drops, I guess. Don't worry, this wasn't too salty. I mean, I tasted it. It wasn't too salty. And then I'm going ahead and adding my chicken bouillon, about 2 tablespoons. And then my sugar. You gotta add sugar. This is what's gonna balance everything out. I add a bit much, like about 3 or 4 scoops of sugar. This is what's gonna give it that nice, I don't know. Sugar just does something to it. It gives it that nice flavor, you know? It just brings it all together. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix it all together. Make sure you mix all the dry ingredients. I usually always mix before adding way too many ingredients, just so I can get all the first couple ingredients distributed around, you know, all the things going on up in any type of food that you're cooking. Then I do a couple sniffs, and you know, I add a couple things that I thought my nose was missing. I add a little bit more adobo and a little bit more sazon complete. And this is one of my secret ingredients, red curry paste. It just gives that Kapoon, or if you guys don't know what Kapoon is, it just gives that curry flavor. And it doesn't make it too curry, it just gives it that nice, it just tastes so red. I don't know how else to explain it. It just gives it a red, I don't know, it just gives it that Southeast Asian taste that I'm looking for. People that are wondering what this is, peppers, shallots, lime leaf, lemongrass, just whole shebang, and just formed into a whole paste. And it's so cool because it's a paste form, so it kind of like sticks to the chicken. It's not like I'm cutting like stalks of lemongrass, and you know what I mean. And then my other secret ingredient, this is like the icing on the cake. I'm adding 1 can of coconut milk, and I know it's a small can. I thought it worked really well with this recipe. I mean, I usually would use a whole full, like 16-ounce can, but I was at the store, and in my mind, I was just like, you know, I don't really need that much because the chicken was kind of a small bag anyways. So I bought 2 cans. Actually, I don't remember. I think, because it was so long ago, again, this was 3 months. Either they didn't have the big cans, or they only had that 2 small cans, because I think I bought 2 of those small cans, and I just added 1 of it. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure, knowing me, I'm like a little extra. I'm like, I don't know, nothing's ever too much for me, to be honest. But anyways, so what we're doing, we're gonna mix this coconut milk in together, and you want to submerge every piece of chicken in this coconut milk. You want the coconut milk to be above the chicken, because what that's going to do is going to help the chicken suck up all those juices, absorb everything. And look at it right now, how so watery it is right now. We're gonna cover this and leave it in the fridge overnight. I usually make this chicken when I'm catering, so usually I always prep the day before. So I was trying to do like the plastic wrap thing, but it was just being so fucking difficult. It was being annoying, and I couldn't find the cover for this shit, so I just took a plate. It worked the same way. So now this is the next day, and you see how much liquid of that is sucked up. I'm showing you guys a comparison of the night before. Going ahead and adding adding my 2 eggs. The eggs was gonna help everything stick and bind together. It helps everything adhere together. Look at this. It's like so thick and so nice. This is what we're looking for. This is what we want. The chicken really absorbed all that coconut. Y'all, this chicken is so fucking juicy. I'm telling y'all, I love some juicy chicken, baby girl. I love some. Woo, child. I'm just getting. Ooh, my mouth is fucking watering just thinking about it. I'm getting like a little horny. But anyways, I'm showing y'all the 2 products that I'm using. I'm using tempura flour and I'm using my Louisiana fried chicken thing flour shit. If you don't have this, all you need is just flour and cornstarch, to be honest. Sometimes these flours have baking powder in it. You can add that. This just gives it a little bit more pop, a little bit more fluffiness. So first things first, I'm only adding the fried chicken flour into the mixture. This is a mixture of both flour and cornstarch, and we're mixing it in with the chicken this time. And don't worry, we're only adding just that seasoned flour into this. You don't want to season your flour, and that's because you don't want to make your thing is already seasoned, so you don't want to make it too salty. If you want to add some color to your flour, I would suggest you can add maybe some paprika or like a non-salted seasoning. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever the hell you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's not my business. I'm just showing y'all the way that I do it, okay? But anyways, look at this. Look at the flour and the eggs and the milk, and this is what it does. So I didn't think it was enough flour, so I didn't want to add any more of that seasoned flour, so I just added some plain flour. You want it to be thick, because this is what's going to make the nice double coating. I'm doing a double coating, by the way, to make it nice and crispy. It's going to be crispy on the inside, crispy on the outside. It's going to put a bowl of the tempura batter on the side. We're gonna just use a whole bag. And then I am adding just a couple teaspoons of extra sugar. Gonna give that nice brown color that I'm looking for. Now we're gonna heat up some oil, and y'all know the deal. I'm gonna show y'all the whole step-by-step process of this. We're gonna take the wet battered chicken and we're gonna put it straight into the tempura flour. We're gonna coat this chicken and we're gonna squeeze it, kind of not squeeze it too hard, but like just get the flour to stick to the chicken. Tap off the excess. Are you fucking serious? Like, what the fuck? Any fucking ways, I've been going through this all fucking day. Can't even fucking edit my video in peace. I'm showing you the way that I coat my chicken. This is very important to do because this is what's going to give you that crispy, nice crunch that outside. If you don't, your chicken is not going to be crunchy. The reason why I put flour into the batter too, just an extra coating, just to give it the nice thickness that I'm looking for. I like the skin to be very thick. That's just how I like my fried chicken. Throw it in to the fryer or the oil, whatever y'all got. I like to fry my chicken at about 360, pretty much medium heat. I don't really have a thermostat. You don't want to touch the chicken, okay? Don't touch the chicken. Just leave the chicken there. The more you touch the chicken, the flour's gonna fall off. Let it cook, let it sit there. But this is the time that it's ready to be flipped. It's been in here for about probably 3 minutes before I flipped it. Again, I like to fry on 360. I don't like to fry on 350. I just feel like it's not crunchy enough, or it just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Can you, like, be the fuck quiet? Like, what the fuck? People just like to piss me off. Anyways, I feel like 360 is, like, a good enough temperature to get it crispy where I don't have to double fry. So I'll go ahead and flip it. Just leave it there and do not touch it. But I'm showing you how crispy it has already gotten. We're just going to leave this in. We're going to keep going rounds by rounds up until, all the chicken is done. You do want to go in and just flip it one more time. The top is like not covered by the oil the whole time. But I'm just going to give you a little close-up, a little ASMR. This is how my chicken came out. You see the nice coating. You see the nice, what do you call that? A skin? Gonna be served with some sticky rice, some LAO sticky rice. If you wanna, do some tamakung, tamateng, tamak whatever the fuck, tamak thick. Now I'm showing you guys the difference. This is what it looks like when you don't do that extra coating of the batter. Now I'm giving you a little crunch moment. This is what it sounds like without. And this is what it sounds like with. So now I'm gonna give y'all a little mukbang moment.